So I really felt the need to talk to you guys because there's some messages coming out. And, you know, it's kind of like that thing I heard, and it was like ringing the bell for me, and it was accept people for who they are, but place them where they belong, which is crazy, you know? And I thought about that, and I kind of felt like it's going to resonate so much with some people in here because, there was and is such a big, big theme about, what's the word? Ha! I only know it in my language, so I have to think. Boundaries, right. You see, I forgot it. Sometimes we forget our boundaries. And a lot of empathic, free-minded, spiritual people out there, I know you guys are really giving. And I know you guys respect the boundaries of others a lot. But the big question in here is, do you respect your own boundaries? In the last reading, I don't know if you heard it, it was about transformation and about like people you don't want to be with anymore because they don't get you the same way they did because you've just transformed so rapidly. And, I feel like these people feel like you're arrogant. These people might feel like you're selfish because you're taking time for yourself. But you're actually not. You're really respectful, even to them. You always respected their time. You always were really grateful for the friendship. You were there for them. You were especially, I feel like I'm talking to a collective today that is like so selfless. You're more there for other people than you are for yourself. It might be that you also do something as a job that is in the kind of field of helping people, making people better from the in or outside, or doing kind of like a service to people. You are definitely a person that is, how do you say it, of service? On service, how do you call that? You're definitely giving. And it's like there's that saying, what you give is what you get back in return. But we have to think about it, that it is really important who you give it to. The quality of people. It's not about the quantity anymore. Now it's really about the qualities. You better have 1 good friend than 8 fake friends. That's what we all know, right? And I feel like you're right now in the place where you, the first time in your life, really get to know your boundaries. Because of this transformation and develop you did, you kind of have more acceptance and respect for yourself. And you really, really look who you let in. You're really selective. Could be that you had relationships, friendships in your life that really hurt it. That won't happen again because you're kind of really a lot more selective. I don't feel like you're attracted to the same type of person also in like your love life anymore. So if you're single, it could be that somebody comes in and they're totally different from everything you ever expected. Because your whole type of man, woman, whatever you prefer, just changed. You're way closer to finding like a real soul connection in every area of your life than you think. Because you're way closer to the core of yourself, and you're way closer to the source. You're like a lucky charm right now. You got a lot of energy. I think the fire horse here with stepping in gonna be a big thing for you. It's gonna look really good on you. Could be that you are a fire sign. Could be that you're an air sign. Fire and air is a really good combination in my opinion. Because it's like, the fire does get a lot stronger if it has air. It needs air to really, get big. Oh, guys, I definitely see a lot of positive changes. Let's go back to the boundary topic. When people went through what this collective might have gone through, it does something. It does something to your character. And When you haven't seen people in a while and then you come back and you've changed, it's going to be a different vibe to the table. And people, especially if it's your family that knows you since birth, they need time to adjust to that. You know, you got to let them some time. And you got to make them respect your new self. There's also a thing about boundaries. Boundaries do bring you a lot of respect if you respect your own. And I feel like you're on the way to kind of get to know your boundaries, because you didn't have them before. You were like always giving and helping and there. You were the friend to call and to talk about your problems with. But you were not really the person that talked about their own problems. I said I could and I would and I did. You said you could. You did. You really did. People are shocked, guys. People are shocked. They're not going to recognize you again. It's crazy. You seem to be really, really different. A lot of things seem really different about you. Also, maybe the way you appear. I think you got like a healthier lifestyle. You know. Could be that you do like chakra openings, yoga. You go, you're spending more time in nature. All these things make you also more attractive. All right. You're the original, guys. You're the original. I think the people around you are so stunned that some people might want to be like you. You know, you're going to be like a role type. A person. Also for people in your family, if you're like your little cousin or your little sister, something like that, they're gonna be like, wow, okay, they really changed. That's amazing. It's gonna bring you a lot of freedom, by the way. Your old self is kind of like looking at your new self, and it's really, really proud. It's really proud. Keep going. I think freedom and new opportunities are around the corner. Guys, thank you so much. I got a lot of respect for all the self-work you did. Short message that had to come out, guys. And I want to tell you that you're beautiful, by the way. If nobody told you and you didn't tell yourself, I wanted to let you know that. Thank you. See you soon, guys. Bye-bye.